Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a January through June flip through. I do have a few weeks that I was in Australia already done and like flipped through pretty pretty extensively, so I will link that below in the description box, but otherwise let's get through this. I'm just going to skip those weeks a little bit. This is my Erin Condren Vertical Neutral and is a 2018-2019, which I use all the way through December. I like to use the calendar year. And this is my current cover, which I got made myself with my own art. So if you want to make your own Erin Condren covers, you can. They print them off for you and you just have to buy my art and put it together. Super easy. So we're going to start in January because my front of my planner is not yet complete. Hopefully I'll get that done before the year finishes. But this is my January monthly spread. I'm getting all of my monthly spreads from Caress Press this year. I just really like what she's offering, and she usually has two options, so it's nice to pick from. I picked this really pretty snowy one for January. And what I do is I pre-plan like my bills and like when things are supposed to be coming, or when things are due, and then what I do is I go back at the end of the month, put in some washi, put in some memory keeping. And that's how I like to do my monthlies. So it looks a bit crazy with all the washi, but I think it turns out really cute in the end. Thursday it was minus 21 degrees Celsius, and I baked banana bread. We got a new flat and signed the lease here. So yeah, lots of stuff there. And then I do use the decorative sidebars, and then I like to add in one of the checklists, which I do just I buy both of the sidebars because they're separate, and then I just cut off one of these and put it in there. But yeah, so what I put in there is the sets that I'm drawing that month. So a lot of them, this will be covered up because the kits that are custom are not yet released. So I apologize about that in advance. But here's my first week, the New Year's Eve week. And here's the Caress Press kit using my Hollow New Year's set. And I use like sparkly pixel, hollow, and also some silver. I think it turned out super cute. I just put the 2019 over the 31st and 1st, and I thought that worked really well. Yeah, I really like this. Is when I just started. I was still doing the boxes through the middle, but you'll see I'll mix that up in a couple of weeks, or even the week after. No, 2 weeks later. So this is what I was doing kind of the end of last year. And yeah, we were playing Red Dead Redemption 2. We finished a series of unfortunate events. That was okay. Yeah. I enjoyed it. New Year's Eve, I did my usual thing that I like to do, was cook mac and cheese, and we watched Big Fat Quiz Show, which was so good. And I finally, New Year's Eve was my delivery of my Simply Gilded Advent opening, so I just opened it all at once on the Tuesday. And I bought my PlanetCon VIP ticket. Super cool. But yeah, so this was this week. I think it turned out really cute. I love the colors. And then I was supposed to get back into work. I didn't do very well. But this is like an academic kind of uni school kit from School Prints Co. I kind of like dialed down the foil in this. I brought a little bit of Simply Gilded winter sort of print foil in here, a little bit of rose gold, but otherwise I didn't put any like overlays. I just wanted sort of like a break from the foil. And we were playing Red Dead 2 a lot still. Red Dead will never end. It just kept going. We got IKEA, and Yusk was the week before. We're just building a lot of furniture for our apartment. I burnt the fries because that was our old apartment and it had a really bad oven. Like it didn't have any, like all the numbers on the temperature rubbed off, and it was just a terrible oven. So we were always messing stuff up in it. Luckily we have a nice new oven now. Yeah. There's some weird like bleeding over here, but I don't know what's going on with that. But otherwise, not much else happened this week. Then we're going into full-on wintry kits. This is the October mystery from Silver Prince Co. I just put in like, I used the purple mist in Hollow down here from Simply Gilded. And a whole lot of snowflakes and Baby It's Cold Outside. I think it turned out super cute. And this is where I was deciding to try out the down, up, down, up, down, up. Because I really liked having the full extended boxes for the day rather than having them split over 2 boxes. And then I could also put in full heart checklists if I wanted to. Like these are really light colored, so I thought they'd be fine in there. And I was using like the foil ticks from School Prince Co, which I thought looked cool. I still didn't finish everything, which is why I put lol over there. But oh well, I was really straggling on with this this chapter, writing it. And then this day we decided in the morning that we wanted to move out. We were sick of the upstairs neighbor. We were sick of living in the middle of nowhere and in an old kind of place. So then we got online and we searched for apartments and we found like a corporate landlord and stuff. And then it was just like a shopping website where you could just go like, yep, that's I want to go to that apartment. They check your bank account automatically and you can sign a lease. So we signed a lease. Which was very exciting. We're like, yay, we got a new place. And then I'm still trying to read Swan's Way. It's slow going. I just never have any time to do reading, proper reading. We finished Red Dead 2 this week as well. And yeah, I love Arthur. He's the best. And then Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure we watched. So that was this week, and then we continue on with the wintry goodness. And this week I used real silver silver glitter headers from Colourpop Paper. And this week, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we went and checked out a new place. And I also went to immigration to put in to discuss my forms to become a resident here. And it was like minus 23 degrees that day, and we're walking around town from like 1 p.m. to, because we got, I think it was 12 or 1, because we got lunch before we went to Migri, all the way to like 5, 6 p.m. because we checked out the new place, and then we went and bought some food and blah, blah, blah. So it was a big day, and we were very cold, and my legs were like cold for like hours after. It was just like radiating cold. But it was really nice. I still preferred the cold over the summer. This was all foily as well. Burp. We were watching that show Kidding, which was interesting, especially if you like black humor. And we watched Aquaman. That was really good. I love DC films, so that's just me. Reading was Swan's Way. It's my friend Rachel's birthday, so I messaged her and we just hung out a lot. So that was pretty good. We cooked spaghetti. But I thought this was a really pretty wintry kit from Caress Press, if I didn't say. Then we're on to the February monthly. See here it says Gatsby. So this is when I drew the Screw Prince Co party kit, which obviously came out a bit later, and then obviously no one's using it until August or New Year's. You can see how early we draw things, customs. But yeah, this is I just thought this was a really pretty, and I didn't have any art from this Cheeky Darling set, so I wanted to pick up this version of it for my monthly. Yeah, this is the time I decided to kind of like unofficially quit my PhD. Like around this mental health day, and then I was like, I wrote Steph is the best because I was messaging Steph a lot because she's my PhD bestie back in Adelaide. I also closed my Shopify because it was just not worth the fees. I know people say Etsy has really bad fees, but Shopify is just like a straight up $40 a month, and there are weeks where I sold nothing on there, and it just wasn't worth having both shops. So I just decided to close Shopify because it's easier. and I'm only doing digital stuff at the moment. I finished my chapter though at least, and then I was like, you know what? Now I just don't want to be done. I want to be done with this, really, honestly. And then I booked my San Francisco trip, and then I left to San Francisco at the end of this month, so that's exciting. I used lots of really pretty washi. I loved it. So this is a Scribble Prints code kit, which is like Happy Mail, Planner Girl that I drew for sort of a Christmassy but wintry. Tried to make it so you could use it for either, and I used it for winter. And I thought it was really pretty, and then again I'm trying out this format again, and yeah, I decided to stick with it. And I put little bows in all the TVs, which I loved. And we watched Scream this night. I love the film Scream, actually. I really need to get together and watch like the rest of them. What else? I love this cat food sticker from Whimsical Cat. I never use it, but we're trying out a new cat food for Heidi, which she is now still using, so that's really good. This is the night where I threw up at like 3 a.m. and I don't know why. I think I was just in a really bad place mentally, which was really affecting my physical self. So I got really sick, like just weird sick. Just trying to get all this stuff done. I was failing at taking my vitamin D. Because you know, it's like all night time. But otherwise, this week is pretty... Oh yeah, we started replaying Kingdom Hearts because we started and stopped Kingdom Hearts tons of times. And we're not into Kingdom Hearts. It's just not our thing. So we stopped that. Yeah. Oh, and I ripped the page here while trying to do that cutoff method and didn't do it very well. So just use a sticker to like keep the page together. It looks weird, but I had to do it. And here we start getting to the Valentine's Day stuff, which I love. And this is a Galentine, which I drew for Scribble Prints Co. And look at it. Look, I think this is one of my favorite spreads of all time. I use Sadie stickers like Halloween. Got Halloween on my mind, guys. Valentine's Day stuff, as well as Caress Press little heart overlays and bows and just, it's so cute. I love this the mental health day with a little leftover deco that I had of the girls. I love this. We watched a lot of Polygon playing Jackbox on this day. Just a ton of it. And I finished the chapter that day. It's crazy. Lots of me time. And just being angry. Just not a great time for me. A terrible start to the week. I don't know. Just this year has not been good for my mental health, I'll be honest. But it's a really cute spread. That's what I got going for me. So we got another Caress Press one for Valentine's Day week, which is the cherry art. And I just love it. Cherries are my favorite, so I died for this art. And 13th was my 3 years on YouTube. Hard night. This is when I decided I wanted to quit. And I was talking to Steph about it, and then I did the late night emails about quitting. It was a whole thing. Closed the Shopify. It was a big week, you guys, and it was Valentine's Day, which I mostly just spent doing stuff for myself, honestly. And I got angry, and then I decided to be like, buck bitch, you know, from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, like, screw this. You know when you finally get angry and upset enough that you're like, screw everyone. I love doing things out of spite. Spite really fuels me, so yeah. But I have a lot more Sadie stickers, overlays here as well. I love this like heart pattern. It's so pretty. She really killed it in the sort of monthly themed ones. Then I have another Scribble Prints Co. And this is like a fairy tale one from my art again. I think, did I get a mini kit, which is why it's so small, like white space. But anyway, and she recolored it more like purpley. And I didn't really want to cut this washi in half, so I just left it like that. And still having terrible nights. Maybe this will be okay, figuring out that I wanted to like quit. And then I was not going to go to PlannerCon, and then decided, yes, I will go. So like that's when I sort of, yeah, just kind of trying to live. This year is a bit messy, you guys. I'm sorry. I did watch Singing in the Rain on Saturday, which is great. I loved it. Oh, and I had to like start packing all my stuff because we were moving after I got back from my trip to San Francisco for PlanetCon. Well, I was going to do a thesis plan. So maybe I don't know. Who knows what I was doing? I think I was deciding I wasn't going to quit or something. I was just going to take this whole month of March off and then figure things out. Anyway, everything's a blur. There we have my March monthly. Yes, that's all good. And didn't cover anything up here. Most things have been released now. And yeah, I just have a few different things. I have this black heart here for Christchurch, when that tragedy happened. I like to mark things with like a black heart or something like that, just a sort of a solemn sticker. Then I was at PlanetCon, we moved, I released my mermaids kit. This is fine, decided to finish. This is when I decided not to quit in the end. Oh, and this is when I designed and ordered my pins, which are debuting at the Austin Planet Party. They've kind of been sneaked before, but I just sort of like, yep. They'll be coming out, I think, in September or October. So wait for that. But yes, I designed and ordered them here. I got my party ticket. Got my social security number on the 25th, so I was officially like a resident. Yeah, lots of stuff. March was a bit more positive. So this is the week of PlanetCon. I used this like Planning Girl kit from Squirrel Prince Co. and I used a ton of her rose gold. I love the way it looks all together. It's not too shiny, but... And then the glitter head overlays are all bows, which I think is really cute. And then the rose gold white goes really well with, from Squirrel Prince Co. washi. Goes really well with this washi, so this rose gold from Squirrel Prince Co. So I have a whole back planning thing on this with all my stories about PlanetCon. But I got to do lots of little things and hang out with wonderful people. It was really good. Love seeing everyone. I watched Get Out. That was my standout movie on the plane. So that's what I like to do. Put in a standout movie from the plane because I have such long flights. Yeah. This is a really fun week. Just packing up the flat, packing up my stuff, and then going to San Francisco. And then I used this moving kit from Scribble Prince Co. She like reformatted this, like the Home Sweet Home. And I liked how she already had this double washi that she used to do, and I put this bow overlay on the top from Caress Press, and I thought that looked so cool with the floral pattern. And on the flight back, I watched Mr. Turner. That was really good. I love art, so and artist stuff. Just a whole lot of gold foil on this week. But we moved on the Thursday and it was really good. But then Heidi was a bit, confused, and she woke us up at 1 a.m. just after all that moving. And then I had to figure out how the appliances worked on Friday because they only finished building, like renovating the apartments on Thursday. So Friday was the first official move-in day for the whole building. So we moved a week later just to make it easier. And yeah, like the dishwasher and everything, nothing was like turned on. So I had to like figure out how everything worked. So that was fun. And I'm packing stuff. But luckily we don't have a lot of stuff at the moment because we just moved to this country. But yeah, home to my fur baby. That was really nice. Yeah, otherwise that's what we did. Made chicken wings. I organized all my stickers because I had to unpack everything. But yes. Then I was like, well, it's still wintry even though it's March. It was still snowing up until I left for Australia. So I came back to summer and I was like, what? Anyway, so this is a winter kit. It's from my City Chill set and I made this myself before I left Australia. I don't really like this spread, to be honest. I wish I would have, yeah, I prefer like Caress Press and Scribble Prints Co. like functional stuff, and my own functional I still haven't really perfected, so I'm not very happy with it. And I don't really like these really big overlays. I've decided I'd much prefer smaller, daintier overlays, and it just feels like too much. Maybe it's just me, but that's how I've sort of grown as I've planned. I've realized I don't like these really chunky overlays. So I've sort of destashed them all from my kit. But this was like a Nordic Helsinki snow time, winter time sort of kit. So I really wanted to use it, and maybe other people will use it this year, who knows. But the SBC tickets went on sale this day, and of course I'm going. Yeah, of course I was gonna go. I love Scribble Prints Co. I was ignoring emails this day because I was like, you know, doing emails. Wake at 2 a.m. confused. I think this was when I was still working things out. I had to get back to reality after San Francisco and moving. Oh, and then I burnt myself really badly. I don't know. It's still like kind of here, but all this hot oil from a pan just splashed on me because I was cooking ground beef for the for tacos, and it just like fell out of the packet without me realizing it and just splashed hot oil all over me. So that was fun. Loved burning myself, but then we had taco night, so it's alright. And then of course Christchurch happened, so I had to put that in on Friday. Yeah, I don't know. And then it was St. Patrick's Day, and it was also, how can I forget, it was Heidi's 4th birthday. I think I'm planning to do a pet birthday kind of set, because I really want a birthday set for her next year. So I think I'm going to have to put that on my list, because it was a bit sad not doing a set for her birthday, honestly. But yeah, it was her 4th birthday on Friday. Then I used this Netflix and Chill kit from Caress Press. Again, I decided to bring back the foil. I just sort of used some of the overlays that came with this set. It was a mystery kit. And I used some micro confetti overlays. You can see them kind of there, but they look really good in person, and I prefer that kind of micro glitter, honestly. And yeah, it was sort of just a chill week. We had to tidy up all the cardboard boxes. I designed and ordered my pins there. Sent some customs. Spring begins on this day, but it snowed. So I was like, lol. Booked flight. That must be for to go to Australia. Is this when I decided to go? I don't know. I don't put everything in my planner, and I really should try and fit some more. Then we watched a whole lot of Monster Factory by the McElroy brothers. Sent up some more customs. Oh, and then Heidi slept with her paw on my head that night. It was so cute. I was just like, what is that? Oh, it's her paw. Because she likes to sleep up around our heads in bed. So she sleeps next to our pillows. Sometimes in the middle, sometimes on my side. But yeah, so this is just sort of a chill week. Like, well, the kit sort of shows. Sorry, I'm blabbing on so much. Hope you don't mind. Then I decided I wanted to use up this painting kit and sort of early spring feels. And I just love art kits. You know, I'm obsessed. So I wanted to use it. Let's have a look. Did some errands in town. I think I was just getting my social security number around this time. Yeah, it was. So I had to go to the local registry thingy to get it. Make sure that I'm a resident of this area. I watched that movie The Dirt about what's that band's name? Motley Crue. It was okay. It was a fun movie, but it kind of made them look better than they actually are. Honestly. But I do love that kind of crazy 80s metal. I'm actually really into hair metal as one of my things. So yeah, I love that. We got a cat tree delivered for Heidi. We watched a lot of Griffin McElroy's Peacecraft, where he plays Warcraft without killing anything. It's hilarious. Yeah, and then spring forward. Otherwise, not much else happened today, this week. Yeah, just chill weeks. Then we get into April, and we're about to go back to Australia. I had to cover some stuff up here, so sorry about that. But this is my monthly from Crest Press, but I didn't like the decorative sidebar that she had designed for this kit, but luckily Scribble Prints Co. also did a monthly with this, so I decided to pick up her sidebar because I liked it better with the cute little chicks. So that's what I did, sort of put those together, and I think they go together really well. And I used this bubble tea washi tape because the colors went perfectly from Simply Gilded. So yeah, super into that. And yeah, I got into Australia on the 10th, so Crazy Ex-Girlfriend finished on the 6th on Locke's birthday. So sad. And then put black washi here for Anzac Day because that's Anzac Day. So this is the last week in Finland until June. So this is the birthday kit Make-A-Wish from Scribble Prints Co. that I drew. And I got all of this beautiful, my favorite overlays, these beautiful little stars, little heart sprinkles, twinkles. I got like this sort of cute little sprinkle, glimmery glitter overlays from Caress Press. So the hearts are from Caress Press as well as glitter. And then we have the star overlays. I just love it. It's just such a pretty kit. I just died. Like when I drew it, I died. And when I got this set, I died. It's just so perfect. And this week, just sort of getting ready to go. I released my movie night art. It was my friend Kirsty's birthday. I finally got my Pell Studio refund because I bought a really pretty planner from Pell Studio and it went missing. And it was just so much back and forth with Australia Post and Hong Kong Post. I had to do it like 3 times. And then finally everyone gave in and was like, yes, it's lost. And Pell Studio gave me a refund. I would have kind of liked the option to get the planner again, but they just only offered a refund, so I don't know. So I've never looked back at trying to get a Pell Studio because now it feels like it's impossible to order one. But oh well, such is life. Otherwise, I bought new jeans. It was Locke's birthday. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend finished, and I was kind of like, I totally just laid in bed and cried after finishing it because it's such a big thing. I don't know. I love that show. Watched a lot of YouTube. Yeah, just sort of chilled out this week as well, getting ready to go. And then this is where my Australia flip through starts. So I'm just going to quickly flip through. If you want more in-depth, like what I've been doing, you can go watch that video. But use this Caress Press kit. This made me think of Australia and like the coffee culture there. So I decided to use this one. And it was autumn there at this time. So now it's like switched months. But yeah, that was fun. Then this is my Easter week with a lot of purple foil, which I loved. So pretty. But I got sick this week. I got the flu, like proper flu. So that was fun. Then I used this. And this has got like really, really subtle hollow foil. But this is like one of these this is the Cyber Monday mystery, I think. I just kind of wanted to use it, so I used it for this week. I think I was finally getting better. I don't know. I think I was. And then here's my May monthly, really pretty spring one, even though I was in like autumn territory again back in Australia. But I spent all of May in Australia. And I just covered up some of customs here. Spent a lot of days with Steph and Kylie, which was awesome, like every weekend. My scholarship didn't get extended, so that sucks. So I didn't get paid for my PhD anymore. And I'm still going, guys, it's not done. I got my ears pierced finally in May. I used to have them pierced twice before, like just my normal earlobes, but each time they sort of like got messed up. I had to get rid of them, so finally trying again as a proper adult, and they're doing well. They're doing well. And I really wanted to use this like big kitchen sticker from Toffee Bananas of Papershire now. And I was like, you know what, I can use this to mark Dad's new flat that he got. So I put that in there and it fits perfectly. So that's the May monthly, and just a bit more Simply Gilded washi. And just going through what I did in Australia, we decided to book a Disney trip before the Scribble Prince Co party. This is Mother's Day week. My extension was declined. So sad. I was watching Lucifer because that came out, the new season. Then I used baby cakes from Scribble Prince Co. and Eurovision one this weekend, but I also had like a study day with Steph and Kylie, which never ends up being studying. Then I used the Pride and Prejudice kit. I think this turned out really beautiful. Loved this. I finished the revision of my first chapter and Game of Thrones finished, which was, well, kind of a joke. And then we have my June monthly, which is this gorgeous mermaid. I love it. I got to use my favorite all-time washi, Lavender 1.0 from Simply Gilded. Start of a shit week. That was a really bad week. Then I did a whole lot of stuff, and then I flew back on the 15th back to Finland. And of course I had to cover everything up here again, but yes, and I did my pre-submission review. So all my milestones are done for when I submit. So I use this Glam Planner kit because I wanted to still use some more springy kits that I had on hand in Australia. Because I had pre-planned everything else, but not this, not June. So I planned this while I was in Australia. And this one too, Birds Before Bros mystery kit. I loved this one. I think it turned out really cute. I put a ton of bows in there. You see. And then the final Australia spread, I used Akio Pink. But I took all the Harry Potter stuff out that I could. So it's sort of a magic study kind of girl, but she kit, and I like it much better because I'm not a Harry Potter girl. So but this is when I flew back to Oulu, and I watched my stand-up film of that flight was Mary Queen of Scots, and I did Starbucks run in Helsinki airport. So yeah, I finally got to use that little new script from Scribble Prince Co. And Mark got married on the 15th, so I had to put that in there. But yeah, I thought this was a really jam-packed week, and I was starting to get sick on Monday, so I took some like cold and flu medication. I had a really intense 1-hour nap, and I woke up and I was all better again, which was crazy. I was like willing my body to be better again, because we had the conference and my presentation, and then leaving. So yeah, it was a big week. Here's my first week back in Oulu, Finland, and it was the week of Johannes or Midsummer, although we really celebrated on the eve, which is mostly when you celebrate. So I decided to use this mystery kit from Scribble Prince Co. because it had like the bonfire sort of being out, and it sort of encapsulated the idea of midsummer, I think. Not that we did that kind of thing. I just used like the little star glitter overlays and nothing on the full boxes. I know, I just really liked keeping it simple this week. But so the thing for Johannes in Finland is to have like grilled sausages, and we decided to do it Australia style. So we did a sausage sizzle. You can look that up if you want. Sausage sizzle is the name of it. So we did kind of Australian style. And we binge watched the last season of Supernatural because we didn't really watch it when it was on. And of course they have one more season left, so we wanted to catch up on that. Yeah, otherwise it's just, I kind of avoided jet lag, which was pretty good. So I was happy about that, but I was just sort of took this week off and enjoyed myself. Then this was my Pride week from Scribble Prince Co. that I drew custom, and I had the rainbow wiggle, just super beautiful. You can really see it on this bottom washi. Yeah, what happened this week? I don't know. Oh, we made our own chicken burgers and chocolate milkshakes, and they were tasty. And we watched Ralph Breaks the Internet. That was good. We're watching a lot of Happy Endings, the best TV show ever. I had some In My Feelings moments. Released a new set, I believe. New releases. Yeah. Yeah, I was sort of working on it. I was trying to work on my uni stuff, but it wasn't really working out. I'm still working my way to getting back into working here. So yeah, that is the end. That was the last week before the July monthly, so that is the end of this flip through. Yeah, I think this year has gone really weird, to be honest. I don't know. I think my favorite spreads were probably this Accio Pink and obviously the birthday spread and then the Galentine's spread. I'm really into those. But otherwise, that is the first half of the year. If you liked this, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!